Hey, gun people. This is I guess it was a slow day in Phoenix. So the Phoenix News is covering a chase in Baltimore. And these two newscasters that are talking about this chase they really don't have a clue about police chase. They're just kind of like observing and talking about it. But I'm going to try to give you the police side on kind of what's going on.
News alert, a police chase in Baltimore, Maryland. You could see as police continuing to follow this suspect here, and it looks like that bumper is about to fall off at any moment right now. So we'll continue to follow this here for you. These live pictures coming out of Baltimore. This chase has been going on for the last 10 minutes, and you are watching this all unfold live.
Okay. So the things I see here, and these newscasters are going to say these cops are doing a great job. Man, I'm telling you, it's just ridiculous how many cops. I think there's like 20 cars following this guy. Why are you endangering the public with 20 guys running stop signs, blowing stop signs, endangering the public to chase one guy who really doesn't even look like he's speeding that fast? Obviously, they're chasing him. He's committed a crime. He's going to jail. His car has damage. I'm not saying necessarily they shouldn't chase him. I don't know what crime they're chasing him for, but the number of officers, I'm telling you, just about every agency I work for, when you get a pursuit, there's only a finite, normally it's 3 plus a supervisor is what most policies I see. But for some reason, man, I see these chases and they just get the whole damn police for it. And people are like, oh, we need more cops. You know, you call the police while these guys are doing nothing but endangering the public and driving around following this car. And guess what you'll get?
Right now.
You'll get a bunch of, well, all units are tied up. It'll be 2 hours. Submit your report online. Government services, because, the number of cars that, why is this? I just don't get it. How does the public, look, if you don't hold government accountable on the things that you see, how are you going to hold them accountable on things you don't see? Government is so secretive. They got secret courts now. They're violating the Constitution left and right. They're growing out of control. Nobody has any idea what government does. Nobody has how many agencies there are, how many people there are, who they're hiring, why they're hiring them, why aren't they firing them, how many times they get sued, paying out. And, things that we see that government just screw the pooch on and do a horrible job on, and still we don't speak out. I just don't get it.
But you just never know when, at any moment. There's half of the bumper right there.
So there's the half of the bumper.
Ooh,
when is that other part going to fall off? And look, at people are just getting out of the way now. They know that some crazy situation is happening. Can you imagine you're in your car and you see your...
How can they not know? You got a convoy of cops behind you just following, endangering everybody, slowing down traffic, causing traffic, probably causing accidents from people trying to get out of the way of all the cars.
For example, right in traffic, did you see that?
Yes.
He kind of swerved as much as he could. Obviously, you know that when you've got an emergency situation, you got to get out of the way of that vehicle. And we have, in Arizona particularly, we have a move over law. It still blows my mind to be driving around and seeing people who don't obey the pullover law when there's an emergency.
Okay, they're going to jump out and get this guy.
Slow down, but is this some kind of game he's trying to play?
Okay, so we have 20 police cars, 20 officers. This guy has his gun out. This guy stayed at his car, and this guy ran up here. This guy's probably the meat eater. He's like, I'm going to grab this dude. I'm tired of this shit. But when he yanks him out, nobody clears the car or tries to clear the car. Maybe they try to do it. I understand it's... But the car runs over and just starts driving off by itself.
Waste any time.
No, they got him right out of there. Ooh, the car's still rolling here. That's a scary situation too. But look at that takedown by police. The car is out of control right now.
So now we have 4 police officers in a pursuit of a car that's unoccupied, on foot. We have cars dodging. This car, man, I don't know how it escapes getting smashed, but it throws it. He's lucky nobody was behind it, or there'd been another accident.
And hopefully this doesn't,
that poor guy. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Wait a sec.
That's good.
Hey, he backed up just in the nick of time.
Wow, hey, he backed up. Man, I'm glad we got these news. Man, did you see that? He just backed up. He got out. Watch all these damn
He
cops in this
did.
video. I'm just
Wow.
like,
Okay, now that's great police work. Look at that. Boy, they pulled that guy out of that.
yeah, look at that. They pulled that guy out. The news reporter said there's half a dozen dudes there. Dude, there's at least 12 dudes there. If not 13 or 14, there ain't half a dozen. And nobody has a problem with it. I mean, what? You know how much money is being spent on this call right here between gas, injury, calls being held for service, dispatch getting locked up, accidents caused along the route from people dodging all the police cars, and now you have all these cops here for one guy. I don't know what this guy did, but I'm pretty sure he didn't do some mass murder. This is probably either a stolen vehicle, he hit and run, domestic violence. It's something that the guy may get 5 to 7 years, I'm guessing. He'll probably do 3 years with good time. And look at how much money and effort, and you'll have idiots in liberal la-la land saying, we need more taxes, we need more government. If we only had more police, people would be safe. If we only had more government, we could get more free stuff. If we only had more taxes, government could do more and could hire more. It's just absolutely amazing.
That vehicle fast. They got him down on the ground.
That was
You had a half a dozen officers right on top of it. There's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14's a rough count.
Meanwhile, life goes on.
Life goes on.
There's
there
somebody
now in
moving
Baltimore.
across with a baby stroller. But wow, that was pretty tense, Mike, for about
19, 20,
between 30 and
21,
60
22.
seconds.
Yeah,
23,
can you
24,
imagine there?
25.
Oh, wow. I mean, that was
26.
very
It's not-
aggressive what the
no.
police did. They
Yep.
took the chance,
Yep.
and it paid off.
Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4,
5,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 police squad cars. Those are the marked cars. Some of
Yeah.
these may also be unmarked vehicles, unmarked police cars as well. And you got more and
Yeah, if we only had more government, I mean, think of how safe you are. Every time you see a convoy of cops come by you, just think how safe you are. Think of how many people are getting raped, robbed, their houses are getting broken into, robberies are occurring while these cops are out here. Hey, we get to drive fast, turn on our lights, chase people. Life's good. We're getting paid to break the law and to drive around like maniacs. Believe me, I love to chase like the next guy. But it's just absolutely ridiculous. Government, you give them an inch and they take a freaking mile. It's not going to be long before, you'll have 400 cops at a scene and people be like, wow, we're really safe. I just saw this and was disgusted by how many cops were here. But anyway, we'll end that there.